I see Shira as a foundational member of our community. She has been here since 1988, and I think that is 35 years. That is a very long time. And even at that time, she was the unofficial welcome committee here at Hebrew Institute, and hosted so many families that hadn't moved in here yet.
I first noticed Shira at a Shabbat afternoon oneg. I think it was at the Rosner's house. And there was a guest speaker, and her son Akiva made some brilliant comment. I think he was in middle school at the time. And I was so impressed that Shira was able to always look so put together and raise these lovely, smart, beautiful children.
I remember meeting Shira, as you had said before, she was really welcoming, and she had us over very early when we moved here. I knew this was a really smart woman, a little out of the box thinker, and that was very appealing, but very warm, very inviting.
I would probably guess that if we went back and looked at the records of all of our different onegs and times we gathered as a shul outside the building, your home, your yard was probably the one we most often visited and trampled upon.
Shira is my neighbor, super reliable. I know that I can call her for anything. She helped me get a desk into my office, and I remember coming to her house, and she undid it by herself, put in the car by herself, and then she put it together in my office. And something that for me would have taken me like a week or two to do, within like 2 hours, Shira had it done.
Shira is a wonderful combination of intellectualism, warmth, and humility.
I know that when I'm trying to think something through, I can think it through with Shira. We'll think about things. She'll disagree with me. I'll disagree with her. But that back and forth is always so comfortable, and we kind of are able together to see things from all sides.
She's curious.
Very.
And she loves all knowledge.
Yes.
She loves science. She loves art. She loves to know about things.
Shira, you embody and live so many of the great values of our shul. The vision of a shul, of openness and inclusion.
She is the definition of an Orthodox feminist. And for her, expanding the roles of women ritually and spiritually in the synagogue setting has been her priority. And we really see sort of how that has evolved.
I remember a number of years ago, we were watching the boys wrap up the davening at the end of Shabbat morning services, and she said, we should start sending the girls up there as well. We should find some girls willing to do that as well. And soon enough, Nava Pollack was helping to wrap up the davening, and now I am so thrilled that Talia and her friends feel comfortable going up with or without the boys and wrapping up the davening.
Shira is a serious and thoughtful Jew. She cares for the world of the spirit. Tefillah, davening, prayer is very important to her. The music of davening, tefillah, is something that she is quite attuned to.
Shira is a trained singer and a vocalist. And you can hear it when she's praying in synagogue. You can hear her beautiful voice.
Shira, you're also a master at helping us really hone in on the values that we have and helping us live them and messaging that to the community. Your greatest strength might be your ability to help us once we've focused in as we should to how to share that message with others.
She has a fabulous ability to communicate both in orally and on paper, and I know personally I've benefited from that.
If Shira were a character from a movie, she would be Julie Andrews from The Sound of Music. She keeps everyone in line with a song and a smile on her face.
I do see her as a breakout star of a musical production. She just opens up that mouth and that beautiful voice comes booming out. And she also has this kind of like theatricality. I could see her kind of sashaying across the screen in some sort of bright, dress that's kind of twirling. So that's how I see Shira.
She reminds me of Miranda in Sex and the City.
Yeah.
Just very smart, very bright lawyer,
Yeah.
responsible, the responsible one in the Friends.
But a little sassy.
Yes, and fun.
Right.
Shira exemplifies the best of modern orthodoxy. She's committed to mitzvot, to learning, to progressivism in Israel.
So, Shira, we are here to wish you, and David, of course, mazal tov on a job well done. We hope that
yeah, that you enjoy this day and that you feel all the love in this room and excitement about all your many, many accomplishments. And we look forward to the many more accomplishments that you will do for us and our community. We've all benefited and we've been blessed by you here at the Hebrew Institute of White Plains. Thank you. Lots of love.
Thank you.
Shira, thank you for all that you've done and all that you continue to do. Mazal Tov on this special evening.
So I want to say how grateful and lucky I feel to be part of the Hebrew Institute of White Plains. It is such a warm, welcoming community to people from all walks of life, a no judgment zone, and just very loving and caring and embracing of all of our members. And I also, and really offers leadership opportunities for women and is very mindful of women's participation and full participation in the Kihila. And I want to thank the community so much for recognizing me in this way. I feel truly honored today. Also, people I want to thank very much. I want to thank Rabbi Martyr and Susie for their many years of friendship and for their many years of leadership in the community. And Rabbanita Tara, you have been a ray of sunshine and have brought so much to us in the short amount of time you have been here. So we are delighted to have you. I want to thank my friends, my long-term friends. I raised children with them. My more recent friends who are all so dear to my heart. You all know who you are, and you mean the world to me. I want to thank my co-president and partner in arms, David Worenklein, a long-term friend also, and I could not have done the presidency without the dividing and conquering we did. We were really hand in glove, texting and emailing every day and speaking all the time, and thank you, David. You've been an amazing partner. I also want to thank my parents. I feel so fortunate and so lucky to have you in my life still and for so many years. Delighted also to have aunts and uncles who are very important to me. My brother, my sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, lots of nieces and nephews and great nieces and great nephews, and of course my children, Adina, Akiva, and Ariella. I love you so much. So thank you once again to my community also, and I look forward to celebrating many, many more smachot and much life together. Good night.